Okay, I'm on board a 27-foot bluefin. This boat is U.S. made. It's a pretty small builder, but they have. We'll talk more about reputation later. So it's underneath a shrink wrap. So I'll walk through a bit. The boat is incredibly dirty. This is a repossessed boat. I forgot how many hours, but that's actually quite low. But so the boat is very dirty. You'll notice that there's looks like corrosion or mildew markings on the top. This is the front of the boat. We'll talk about the seat in a minute. I think that the most notable thing that this is missing is that there is no power anchor windlass. In fact, there's no windlass at all. Although there is, as you can see, a compartment. See if I can get in here. That could be added to. This is a. Sorry. This is a lift-up compartment in the front, like a fish storage box. It's got a drain in it. I'll go back here so we can see it. So that's at the bow of the boat, and I'm going to close that up in a minute. This is looking back. You'll notice that there are rod holders on both sides. This is the front. You'll notice that the seat cushion, there's a lot of dirt on it. There's a lot of dirt on it, but it just as I wipe it with a little bit of spit, it does get white. And the stitching on the bluefin logo is beautiful. The embroidery, it's not faded. I think that this boat needs, a lot of cleaning, but it's fine. And then this is a compartment here. Looks like whoever lost his boat had kids. So this is a spring-loaded seat. It stays up. The perspex is in good condition. It's not faded. I mean, it's not cracked or what do you call it? Aged. The boat has pretty wide. I don't even know what you call these, but the boat itself is very wide. We'll get the specs. The boat has pull-up cleats all along the sides. You notice the cleats, and then they go down. The boat has 2 fuel tanks and 2 water tanks, a left and a right. So this is the only, as I think about this is the gas tank right here, and here's the water fill. So I guess it's pretty easy to get it in the wrong one if you're not careful. There's the compartment underneath. You can see the hoses. Okay, so looking back, it's a true center console. Let's see, what else? This is looks like another fish box in the back. I'll have to use 2 hands to open it. But it's actually quite deep. This is a compartment that goes into the bilge. And then you'll notice that there's some pretty big scuppers in the back for drainage. 2 fire extinguishers. And it has a bunch of the rod holders all around the sides. 1, 2, 3 on each side. And looking at the top, it's got the rocket launchers, spreader light, and let's look at the instrument panel. The gauges. It has Suzuki engines, twin 225s. It has trim control. On here is a VHF radio, a entertainment system radio, and then it has a Garmin GPS. Let's see here. Yep, there's the GPS, compass. There is. As I look around, there's no locking storage compartment like there is on your boat. The seat, as you can see here again, is quite dirty, and then there's some mildew down below. But actually, when I clean it up, it's not chalky. It's in good shape. It's just been not taken care of or not kept clean. I don't know if you can see along here where my hand is going, but there's some discoloration, corrosion, mildew. I don't think it's corrosion because it feels smooth, but it's it would need to be cleaned up. The boat does have all these switches on it, and you'll notice that the second one from the right says macerator. So and then it's got a pump for a live well and then a wash down. Here's the macerator. I'll show you the bathroom head in a little bit. And the batteries are dead. It does have trim. The other thing that I've noticed, let me see if I can get over here. It has a fuel selector switch to work with. I don't know if you can see that. To work with, so you can select left tank, right tank, or both tanks. Has the e-stop. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute. Okay, this is the live well. It's right behind. It's right behind the captain's chair, and there's a deep well. It even has the net. There it is. So this is inside the live well, and then it has. I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a drain in it. Looks like it's got a smaller live well up top. So, as I look at this boat, it's a pretty straightforward, simple boat. It's big, 27 feet. Now, the thing we have not yet talked about is the bathroom. So this thing does have a toilet, which, by the way, I'll show you where I'm standing here with the toilet. So there's the command console, and then on the left side you climb down in the bilge, and there's a toilet. Now I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure okay, the way this toilet works, I have one just like this on my boat. You actually pump with that hand pump on the right, and I'll find out. It looks like it goes into a storage tank, and then there's a macerator overboard discharge, but I will confirm that it's an overboard discharge. Okay, so you can see, I think, here's the twin batteries, and then there's the back of the instrument panel. So the head is, I'm a big guy and I could definitely fit in here, but it's not a nicely fashioned boat head. It's a very functional head. My impression of this boat as I walk around it is that this boat is a solid, I mean it's really solid, no frills fishing machine. This is much more of a simple, straightforward, you would call it more of a New England style boat. I'm going to stop the video and then I'll start another one here in a minute, but I'll just sort of take one more look around as I walk. And there's the top. So there's lots of room to walk around. There's not a whole lot of chairs. Airplanes traveling overhead. Okay, so the only chairs actually are in the front. I mean, in front of the command center. I guess you could put some chairs up front here if you wanted to, or just sit on it. But it's made to go all over, so you can walk all over the boat. And it does have a nice speaker system. There's one of them, and I saw several more. So I would say that this is a basic, efficient fishing machine.